What's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum. For a minute there, I actually forgot my YouTube username. And that really can't be a good sign. Anywho, welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last video, we finally completed the main story. Not only that, but we also recovered all 201 treasures and rescued Louie. And we also defeated the Titan Dweevil. I guess that's pretty significant too. For this video, however, I'm going to show off some of the extra features in Pikmin 2. And we're going to start with challenge mode. I've mentioned this before, but challenge mode is much different in Pikmin 2 than it was in Pikmin 1. Just a reminder, in order to unlock challenge mode, you must recover the key from Beady Longlegs in the Citadel of Spiders in the Perplexing Pool. In Pikmin 2, challenge mode is more of a gauntlet rather than a high score challenge, although high scores do appear, as you can see. There are 30 different arenas for us to challenge, and you are assigned a specific number of Pikmin for each arena as well as a specific number of sprays. You can also see how many floors the arena has. For the sake of demonstration, we're going to go through Explorer's Cave. Also, you can challenge the arena with 2 players if you have a friend. The first player plays as Olimar, and the second player obviously plays as Louie. Alright, let's actually get into challenge mode. As you can see, the arenas are just like caves. And appearance-wise, they're the same. Function-wise, however, they're a little bit different. The main objective in challenge mode is to find and locate the key. The reason being is the key unlocks the hole to the next sublevel. You will also find treasures within the cave, and although they aren't required to complete it, they will add to your high score, which is a self-imposed challenge, let's be honest. A hole that continues deeper underground has opened. Journey deeper for more treasures. All that remains from the first game is the time limit, as you can see in the upper right corner. And let me tell you, sometimes the time limit can be extremely unforgiving. I'm gonna do my best to recover all of the treasures in this cave, although it's certainly not a requirement. As far as the key is concerned, it can either be out in the open, or an enemy can have it, usually the strongest enemy in the sub-level. And just like the regular game, once you clear a sub-level of treasure, you'll hear that familiar sound. Alright, we're done here, so let's head to the second sub-level. Sub-level 2 of the Explorer's Cave, here we go. This cave is overall pretty easy, but it's the first one. What else did you expect? Alright, the final floor, and we have some eggs here. When you travel to another sub-level, your time will get boosted. So now I have a time limit of 165, which is nice. And since that red Bulborb over there is technically the most powerful enemy on this sub-level, odds are he has the key. However, I should also mention that every enemy that can be encountered in challenge mode has a treasure. Case in point, red marbles were held by all of those dwarf red Bulborbs. But let's face it, they lost their marbles a long time ago. Yes, I know, I already used that joke, but I couldn't think of anything else to say. One of the biggest tips I can give as far as challenge mode is concerned is to use your sprays wisely. Remember, you only have a limited amount, so make sure you save them for a particularly challenging enemy, like that red bulb orb over there. Remember, we can't go back to the surface and get more Pikmin out of our onions and then come back. No, it doesn't work that way. Let's go ahead and freeze you, or fossilize you. Freeze, fossilize, potato, potato. And that red bulb orb did indeed have the key. Now, the key does something different when you are on the final floor. And we're about to find out what it does right now. Instead of a hole, a geyser appears. Look, the ground has cracked, indicating an inactive geyser. Have your Pikmin dig here. So we literally have to dig out the geyser in order to leave. Now, if you're running into a tough spot, you can always give up and try again by accessing the start menu. And I just need to wait until everybody brings back that yen. Oh, and I might as well bring back that mirrored element as well. All of the treasures to be found in challenge mode can also be found in the main story, with some exceptions, the Titan Dweevil's weapons being a notable one. In fact, I think those are the only treasures that don't appear in challenge mode, now that I think about it. Okay, we can think about that later. Right now, we have to command the Pikmin to activate the geyser, which is much like removing a rock that covers the hole to the next level of a cave. And we are done here. So, that's pretty much the entirety of challenge mode. Obviously, the arenas get much more difficult as you unlock more of them. But your points are determined by the amount you earned, how many Pikmin you had in stock, and how much time you had left over. And your 3 highest scores will be displayed. One more thing I forgot to mention. If you clear a level, you earn a white flower. Furthermore, if you clear it without losing a single Pikmin, you get a purple flower. And the reason why you want to accumulate purple flowers is because once you get all 30 purple flowers, you unlock a secret video. And we're going to take a look at it right now. So once we press the start menu again, we want to scroll all the way down to the bonuses. It is here where you can watch the cutscenes. Now, the opening cinemas, the debt repayment cinemas, all of the cinemas are unlocked throughout the main story. But Louie's Dark Secret can only be unlocked when you get purple flowers on all 30 challenge mode arenas. So let's take a look at it. The president entrusted Louie with the golden pick carrots. But Louie couldn't suppress his powerful hunger. And he ate every last one. Then he falsified his report to the president, which led to Hocotate Freight accruing an insurmountable debt. Yep, this whole game happened because Louie couldn't control his appetite. And you want to know the funny thing is? There are some hints to this actually happening in the game's emails. If you take a long time recovering the debt, the president will email you and say that he has never heard of any space bunnies traveling throughout the galaxy, which leads you to believe that Louie was, in fact, the one who ate all of the carrots. So it's pretty funny. All right, I'm going to break the action a bit, and I will return once we are ready to show off the 2-player battle mode. In two-player battle mode, two players control Olimar and Louie and battle it out in a head-to-head contest in an arena. Each player starts the match with a multiple of 5 Pikmin between 5 and 50, and a captain cannot control more than 50 Pikmin at any given time. Olimar controls the red Pikmin and Louie controls the blue Pikmin. But in this mode, the Reds don't have increased strength, and there are no watery areas to balance things out. In order to win, you must recover marbles, deplete the opposing captain's health, or cause a Pikmin extinction. All of these are self-explanatory with the exception of the marbles. There are 9 total marbles on the map, 7 yellow, 1 red, and 1 blue. The red and blue marbles start at the respective colored onions on each side. You can either recover the opposing captain's marble or retrieve 4 of the 7 yellow marbles in order to win. Aside from marbles, you can also find cherries. If you return 1 to the onion, it will summon a roulette wheel. Each of the results affords you a different power. You can summon enemies and obtain sprays, flower your Pikmin, gain sprouts, that sort of thing. But the 2 most interesting are the Ghost, which makes you temporarily invisible to your opponent, and the Marble Return, which makes the player's marble bounce all the way back to their onion, regardless of distance. Unlike other loading screens in the game, 2-player battle stage loading screens will contain a random tip, and there are 10 different arenas that you can choose from, each with its own unique set of enemies. As much as I would love to show off 2-player battle mode in real time, I have no way of connecting a second controller, so a major shout out to Midnight and Beyond for allowing me to use his footage. With that, we come to the end of the extra features video. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we're going to share 50 facts about the game. See you guys next time.